guys, welcome back to the Canteen. It's Stephanie, your friendly neighborhood barkeep. Please remember you haven't subscribed. Subscribe. Hit that bell so you know when I upload more content. Smash that like button. When you hit the like button, you will get notifications. And share away here. We share away here for love of Star Wars. Here's the welcome back to the Canteen. It's Stephanie, your friendly neighborhood bar manager, Wookiee Wrangler, pulpit chair, pulpit bar stool. I was gone for a while. Yesterday we had a couple of Marine Corps retirements to go to, two Marine colonels retiring after 30 years, and went to see some old friends, saw some people. It was pretty cool, but I got real tired, so I slept in today. Really tired. Anyway, so yesterday I'm kind of perusing Twitter when I could get on, and seeing that Mark Hamill said at the Chucky premiere, I think it was, that he was done with Star Wars and he wanted out. I mean, I haven't seen the interview yet, but that was the feeling people got. Now, he could be trolling us. Mark is a fine troll. He also could be making a point with Disney. Me or them, whoever them is. Kathleen Kennedy, Ryan Johnson, the chronic cases of herpes that Lucasfilm seems to have there. He could just be angry about the way his character was treated. And is lashing out. I don't blame him for not wanting to come back. I don't blame him for being upset. Him and Harrison Ford and Carrie Fisher and Billy D. Williams were all sold a bill of goods. And my favorite, the whole thing is, they get trotted out for the opening of Galaxy's Edge, and not one whit of the OT characters, the important ones, the ones that mattered, are in the park. And if you cosplay as one of them, you get thrown out. But I'll have more to say about that later. Here's the deal. I do believe there's something going on at Lucasfilm. I really, really do. There's shit going down. And every time Mark comes out and says something like this, it seems like the fans get all riled again. And I think maybe he's doing this to rile us up. He got me riled up. We're still, arguing about Reylo, which Daisy killed. And it seems to me that, like, there are people at Disney, artists, the shills, who keep foisting this piece of shit on people because, I don't know, they want to shill the five fans that want it the most. And, they don't realize that, JJ compared Kylo Ren to a neo-Nazi. JJ's Jewish. He wants to give Rey a little more of her own identity. And it doesn't make any sense for her to have, or at this point, to have any romance with anybody, because basically Ryan Johnson killed any chance of that. But Daisy basically killed Reylo. I do not think that JJ would put her through something like that, and Adam Driver doesn't like it either. Would put them through something like that if they were uncomfortable. They don't like it. As far as I can tell, Daisy said Rey's parents were in The Force Awakens, and she hasn't changed that. Okay. So anyways, so back to Mark. So what's Mark really doing? Is he really done with Star Wars? I don't necessarily think so. I think he's making a comment about the regime change. And I think he's one of those people that would like to see it happen faster than not. I mean, I gotta say this. I think if I woke up on Monday morning and heard that Kathleen Kennedy was having a press conference to announce her retirement, you know, it would be a whole new day. It would be a whole new day. Because that's where you got to kill the head of the octopus, the snake, and, you know, the monster with all the tentacles, and the rest of the tentacles just die. So this Michelle Rejwan, who's an acolyte of JJ, is not KK's. I mean, people are getting this all mixed up. But I think the reason why is because, A, if you freak out and start and just scream, oh my God, she's still there, you get clickbait. It's clickbait. I'm accusing people of clickbait because you're not thinking. You're throwing it out there. Okay, think. Go and look at her IMDb page. Okay, she's not anything. This girl has nothing to do with KK. All right, and maybe, just maybe, Mark is again getting the fans riled up so he can push for a quicker exit for Kathleen Kennedy. What I find fascinating through all this is when you look at the fans, who holds more cachet? Luke Skywalker or Kathleen Kennedy with the fans? Luke Skywalker. She knows nothing about Star Wars. She knows nothing really about running a movie studio. She gets kudos for just having a vagina and being married to Frank Marshall. That's it. She's a phony. And she's proven herself to be a real phony. So maybe Mark is pushing for a quicker regime change. Maybe he's just sick of it. Maybe he's sick of being treated like shit. Maybe he's sick and tired of the ageism going on at Lucasfilm. You know, maybe he's just sick of the part. I don't think so. This is something that Mark really loved to do. I mean, he is Luke Skywalker. So, you know, what is really going on there? Now, I think, and I believe, because I've been told by people who know, not somebody who's, you know, not been in Hollywood for the last 9 years and has no connections, but, you know, sits there unemotionally, you know, blah, blah, blahing because I used to be in Hollywood. Yeah, you had one short film. Does not an insider make you, dude? You know, that Kennedy, when Rise of Skywalker fails, is gone. AFI is a consolation prize. Her, you know, Irving Thalberg Award, which does not deserve her husband, but not her. She got that, and they're all consolation prizes. I mean, they know she's done a bad job, but because of who she is, they can't fire her, which is utter bullshit. I mean, I really think the only way right now, unless she got emotionally so drained she just leaves, that we could actually get rid of Kathleen Kennedy and see her gone, as if she got Me Too'd, you know, by somebody. And the way Hollywood works, from what I've heard, from friends I've said that have had to comfort girlfriends of theirs who are actresses who were basically told, if you F this guy or F this woman, you'll have the role. It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, that this woman doesn't come off as a decent soul. She doesn't come off as a real serious movie maker, in my opinion. She's not a Sherry Lansing. She's not a Dawn Steele. She's not a Bettina Viviano. She is there for the kudos and there to make stupid SJW statements, there to shit on men, and, you know, hire other vaginas who don't have any experience, and allow respected, honored, well-loved actors to get trashed because of their age. All right? By a bunch of out-of-control people that she has no... I mean, I'm pretty sure she's so out of control herself, she doesn't really know what's been going on at Lucasfilm. Okay? And that might be part of the reason why Mark said what he said. Now, simply could be he's just sick of it and wants out. But, again, he doesn't do things like this and make public statements for no reason at all, or just because, you know, There's a reason behind this. He's very, very, he doesn't come across like this, but he's smarter than people think he is. And I don't necessarily think it means what it meant. I think he's making a statement in order to move things along. Because, like I said, if Kennedy was gone on Monday morning, I would go to see Rise of Skywalker. All right? I think everybody would then give it a chance. Okay? And the idea that Kennedy and JJ are friends is ridiculous. I want you to remember this. I want you to go back to the Star Wars Celebration. That idiot, or Colbert, announces JJ. JJ comes strolling out, nervous as a cat, in a room full of dogs. And suddenly, who comes out with them, trailing behind? Kennedy. She didn't come out by herself. Why? She, and probably the organizer, were worried she'd get the shit booed out of her. And there were people in the audience, I know, that were ready to boo the house down. All right? Now, why didn't JJ get booed? A lot of people give him a break. I don't know why. I mean, I have nothing. I wouldn't even boo. I wouldn't clap. I'd just go, oh, there you are. Big fat whoop. So, like I said, so, all right, here's the thing. They don't like each other. Michelle Rejwan is his kid, not hers. Okay? So something's going on. Rejwan shows up. Mark says what he says. What's going on? Maybe I'm just leaping at trying to jump at whatever. But I have a feeling that Mark was A, trolling the fans to get us riled up, and B, giving Iger a hint, get her out of there. Now. And the reason why is because I think he feels like if she's gone, then maybe people will give it a chance again. Because, hey, you know what? Spider-Man Into the Far From Home, that trailer's gotten way more many views than The Rise of Skywalker. No one wants to see The Rise of Skywalker. There's absolutely no buzz. And the reason why? The Last Jedi, the way Lucasfilm treats the fans and the way they treat the franchise, Kathleen Kennedy's presence, and the fact that Rian Johnson it's not been officially announced he is not getting his trilogy. And they piggyback him with other people. Why? I don't know. Is there someone in Disney's upper ranks getting Me Too'd? That's the only way I can think of it. You don't run a company like that and allow this shit to go on. And I'll tell you something else. If Bob Iger's getting blackmailed by Kathleen Kennedy, he should call the goddamn FBI. Because I would. That's bullshit. And it's illegal. It's horribly illegal. I think. Anyway. So, what's going on with Hamill? I think he's trolling the fans to get us riled up, and I think he's giving a hint. Get her out of there. So, this is Steph. Signing out. I'll see you around the galaxy. See you around the cantina. Please remember to tip the Wookiee bartenders 20%. No fights in the cantina. Gunfights. You took that shit outside. No droids. No bounty hunters. No Raylos. I'll see you around the galaxy, Scout. Hey guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't. Remember to hit that bell for more content. Remember to hit the like button and share away. We share away for love Star Wars. And I'll see you around with more content coming up next. Stephanie. I'll see you around the galaxy, Scout.